Hey, what's up, good people? If you do like this at the end, leave me a like. Only if you like this. But I hope that you will like this. I hope that you will get the message from this. This is Stock Up with Larry Jones. For those of you that are new, come and join us. Okay, this is what I want. I beg you to watch this to the end. This was March of 2009 during the recession. Okay. The recession started in 2007 and it was really over with in 2009. Okay. So from 2007 to 2009 was the recession. The blunt of it was in 2008. And then stocks really started to bottom out in 2009. So, Larry, why are you showing me this? You see this KERX? I bought that, as you could see. Look at that, at 13 cent. And that's where it was. I bought it at 13 cent and it went up to $4.12, right? And then it ran all the way up to $28. Okay. How much did I make? I made with that single stock in 2009, Stocks with Josh is my witness, a year's salary of what I was making. So this was during the recession, good people. And just like 2020 was the best time to get in, so was this. I'm telling you guys. Now, I'm going to show you something, and I want you to know that this is not braggadocious. For those of you that's been following me, this you guys know this is not my style, but I'm begging you to watch this. I'm begging you. So, look at this. This is a portfolio, one of my portfolios that hit this number. Okay? Now, this is not crypto at all. This is one of my portfolios. I'm up 51%. And I have all these portfolios stacked. I'm up $221,000 this year alone, and it's $1 million. Now, Larry, why did you show me this? Please, please, please hear me and show this to your children because this changed my life. This changed my life. The message in this is that when you get a good stock, you have to be patient and you have to hold. And every single one of these stock that I have on here, I sold and took positions. Okay. So that KERX, I made a year's salary out of that at the time. Okay. And so I don't know the exact number, so I'm not going to tell you, but it was a year's salary. So while everyone else was complaining, anybody that had a job during a recession, I can't do that. I can't afford it. Nobody can go out. And this recession is bad. You heard that every day. And I'm thinking in my mind, I'm not participating in the recession. Okay. All right. So look at this. Then you got Ford, right? Look at Ford. So I want to show you this. If you go to Ford, right? Watch this. If you go to Ford and you go to 2000 March, I'm going to get close. If we go to 2008, okay, that's August 2008, February, January, February, I'm going to try to get close. That's March 11, close enough. If I just put money in Ford and held it, this is Ford Motor Company. That's 79% even now, right? So Ford, I would have made money even if I just bought some shares and held. Two things that I really don't like to invest in outside of Tesla because they're so passive, and that's American Automotive. Those stocks they bite, and financials, banks. Okay, they just don't perform well. You'd be better off putting your money in the S&P if you ask me. If you don't believe me, go to GM and Ford and look back over the years. And it used to be airlines. Okay, things are changing, but if you look at this again, let's look at Century Aluminum. See that CENX, right? Century Aluminum. Let's do the same thing. Let's go max, and let's go to 2008 December. Okay, let's go to March-ish. I'm sorry, 2009. I'm talking about 2009, March 2009. See here? If I just held Century Aluminum, I'd be up 1,000%. 1,043%. Had I just bought it and held it. Is it the type of company that you buy and hold? Yes. Here's another one. A little company called Apple. You see that. All right. Remember, this is March of 2009. Okay. I'm going to go back here. And let me see. Did I do March on Ford? Let me go back to Ford. Okay. Did I do 2009? Okay, here we go. March. There we go. March 6th. Okay. You can see that. You see that. That's Ford Motor Company. That's Ford Motor Company. 607%. There was a reason why I wrote this paper down. The market had fallen, good people. Now, let's go to Apple, okay? This is where I want you guys to see this. I want you to see this. If I just bought the Apple in March of 2009, that's March 13th, okay? All right? You guys saw it was the date. It was March, okay? It was March 3rd. This is the closest I can get because I'm zoomed out. This is Apple. That's 7,338%. 7,338%. So had I put $1,000 in here, you see what that would be. $1,000 times 7,338% is what? Somebody leave me a comment. $1,000 times 1,000 times 7,338%. Leave in the comment what that is. We know what it is, but leave in the comment. So, Larry, what's your message? What are you doing? Okay? What are you saying? What I'm saying to you is this is for everyone. This is for you. This is for everyone. So while everything else is falling around you, if you plan now, you can accomplish this, right? If I had did this, I would own the entire block. Had I just held, Apple wasn't going anywhere. Look at where we are with AI. Look at it. Look at the NVIDIAs and the Teslas. They're not going anywhere. Even Apple's going to come back again with AI. Trust me. Look at the Microsofts. And there are new companies coming. So what I'm saying to you is if you want generational wealth, then you must be willing to hold a stock or crypto for a generation. America, we have become spoiled, okay? We've become spoiled and we want everything right now. And then time is going to pass. And I'm telling you that AI is coming for your jobs. They're doing 3D homes now. They are pouring concrete homes. And you know the 3D printers that use plastics? Well, they're doing that with concrete now. And they are taking your jobs. Just when you thought your job is protected, they're already saying they're going to need half the doctors because even our watches are telling us what's wrong, okay? And so now you think that you have a moat around you, and I'm telling you they are coming for your jobs. They don't care about you. So what I'm saying to you and begging you, I want you to have cash ready when we have these big dips. Liberation Day was a gift. Let me show you guys this. Had you put money, just piled money into the S&P 500 right after Liberation Day, you would be up 30%. Now, some of you that are spoiled, you say, what's 30%? 30% in the S&P 500, something you don't have to worry about. It's massive. And what also I'm going to tell you, that guys, and we spoke about this at the Iron Sharpens Iron conference in Virginia. If your bills are required, if all of your money is required just to pay your bills, then you need to create more wealth. I keep telling you guys, get a side hustle. Yeah, Larry, that's easy for you to say. You got it made. Larry had 3 jobs at one time. I keep telling you guys, I drove Uber while I was working 10-hour days, and I would drive Uber until they kicked me off. Okay? I did it in 2016 and 2018. I'm begging you to create extra income, and you could do it. I don't have time. Yes, you do. You work 8 hours, you sleep 8 hours. You got 8 hours to do what you want to do, 24 hours in a day. You have time. Google it. The average person sleeps the average person works 1/3 of their life, and they sleep 1/3 of your entire life. Now you got 1/3 to do whatever you want to do. It's time, like the Winans, it's time to make a change. What are you going to do? Are you going to wait until something like this happens? Because that represents opportunity. While everyone else is running, that represents opportunity. Warren Buffett says that you need to be brave when others are fearful. You need to be greedy when others are fearful, but be fearful when others are greedy. So when something like this happens, Liberation Day, a lot of people were in fear. Well, Larry went in heavy. And I'm telling you, why did I go in heavy? I learned from my past mistakes. I keep telling you guys, I write the vision, make it plain. I keep notation. And here it is. I'm gonna plaque this. Now, I didn't do this, but I did it with other stock. Wished I did it with this, especially Apple. You guys saw that. If I'd have put $1,000 into each of these, that'd be over $1,000,000 right now. If I would have put $5,000 in each of those stock right now, that would be a millionaire. And I never had to do anything else. And that was 2009, March 3rd. And so these opportunities are going to continue to come. And when they come, you need to be ready. You need to have cash, AKA dry powder. So have fun with it. Whenever you save $5, get another bank account and be diligent like I was and put that $5 in there. If you're going on a vacation, which I suggest skipping 1 year and investing it, and that needs to be sooner than later, because if and when we do have a big dip, you will be seeing it as an opportunity. You'll be going like this while everybody else is in fear. This is better than any hot stock I can give you right now. And I know people that have been making huge gains doing options. And then at the end of the year, they're flat because you get greedy and you think you're brilliant and you blow up your entire account. All the while, you weren't building any long-term wealth. So you just get a sugar high. So you can make money in options, and I'm going to help you guys. I got something I'm working on right now. I'm going to break it down, make it plain where you can understand it. Then you could also build wealth while you are making money off of options. But building wealth is easy. I'm going to say that again. Building wealth is easy. It just takes patience. Okay? Warren Buffett have the best phrases ever. The stock market is a tool or a vehicle that's used to transfer wealth from the impatient to the patient. And I want you to be that patient because it's coming. And you find a good stock, the more you front end it, the better off you are. Now, I just started a new portfolio in Money Moves. And right now, I don't even have any stop losses on them because I bought small amounts. I'm waiting on them to fall so I can get more. Okay? And I rarely say I don't have any stop losses, but I only have a few shares. I'm waiting on them to fall. I bought them on a pullback, but in case they fall more, I'm going to buy more and I'm going to hold. So I want you to talk to your mate if you're married, whatever your arrangement is, and get serious. Because when something big happens, and it will, listen, The stock market is a rolling wheel. There's always, I call it boom, bubble, burst. All right? Boom, bubble, burst. Anybody that's got stock up, you know about that rolling wheel. Okay? Boom, bubble, burst, rinse and repeat. There's always a bull market coming. There's always a correction coming, and there's always a crash coming. Always. You just want to be able to buy in the corrections, the crash, and the sell offs. So when the boom comes, you are booming. But you don't want to continue to buy at the top, be a sheep, and then sell at the bottom. Believe it or not, there's more people doing that than the other way around. And Wall Street calls you dumb money. So I'm telling you, take it from someone that did not go to a prestigious university. Take it from someone that had to take math over again in high school. I am far from a guru. Most of you guys are out there that are smarter than me in some area or another. But the stock game and building wealth, I'm pretty good at that. I'm patient. And I want you to develop some patience. You and your mate, I want you. Again, my wife still does Poshmark. She found some piece of clothing the other day. She was at the outlet mall. I can't think of it right now. She goes to this outlet mall and she finds a piece for like $25 and then she sold it for $175. She never put it on and sold it on Poshmark. Larry, your wife don't have to do that. She enjoys it. We enjoy saving money. All right. I had one of you ladies, you sold your, I know some of you ladies going to say never, but she sold her purses and her shoes. She's made enough money off of investing that money that she could buy 3 purses for every 1 purse that she sold. Who's smarter, her or you? Okay. So I'm just telling you, I know guys that have been selling their old guitars. They've been selling, and that hurts me as a musician, but they've been selling their games and their game cartridges and they've been investing, right? So this is what I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to say it again. The market is top heavy. It's expensive. It's frothy. Whenever you hear the word frothy, it means that it's expensive and it's at a high. That's why I knew that the NASDAQ or the QQQ, which is tech heavy, I was expecting a 200-point pullback. Now, we've rebounded and came back, but we're not out of the woods yet, okay? And so what I'm saying to you is there's going to be other opportunities. So here we go again. You need to continue to invest, especially into ETFs, especially into the S&P 500. Why not put a third of your money into the S&P 500 or whatever? You guys know I have other ETFs, GRNY, QQQ, VUG. I have other ones. You know, you got the SCHDs out there. You got all of these ETFs that you don't have to worry about it because you're at work. So you just fund it, set it and forget it. Buy some every week. But for every dollar that you put into your broker accounts, only spend a maximum of a third and keep 2/3 locked and loaded. When Liberation Day came, I had a pile of cash. But when it was time to actually pull the trigger, Warren Buffett, I was brave when others are fearful. Again, I'm going to show you this chart. Watch this, good people. I want you to get used to doing this. Now, what I have here is called the 200-day EMA filtered parabolic, okay? And that's all it's showing. It's just a filter that shows you alone. Or just go to the 200-day. And I want you to see this, right? Remember I was showing you about 2009? Look at here, 2009. You could see it right there. See that? December, you can go from November, December, all the way to March of 2009. But at the time, I did not know that I was following this rule. I did not know I was following this rule. I'm keeping it real with you guys. Now, watch this, good people. if you take this and go from here to here, right? That was 2009. That's 2021% on QQQ, right? Tech heavy. Someone else leave me that, okay? What's $1,000 times 2028? 2028. Somebody leave me that. And this is the QQQ, okay? This is stuff that you put in and you can go to sleep on. But I want to show you this because this is what's important, okay? I want to show you that every single time it went below the 200-day moving average, it was time to buy. Boom. Look at that. Or even touched. See that? That word says long. You need to be going long. Right here, touched again. Long. Okay? Right here. You can see that. 2023. All right? You guys know that was a bear market. Boom, 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 boom. Short, short, and then boom. Long. Right? And then here we go again. What's that? Liberation Day. Right? And so, good people, I'm just telling you, it's not that complicated. It's really not that complicated, okay? Let me just go to a regular 200-day moving average so you guys could see it clearer, all right? Because this is important for you to know. All of us here can build wealth, okay? I'm going to the 200-day simple moving average, okay? This is a 200-day. Just go on your indicator here and put in 200, right? Boom, boom. And then you can see here, 200-day simple moving average. This is Trading View, okay? And then look at it. You can pull this up for free. And it's showing you the same thing, all right? Now, on the time frame, I'm on the weekly. On the time frame, look at that. Every single time it broke beneath the 200-day moving average, you should have been buying. Buy. Yeah, but Larry, I didn't know about it here, but you knew about it here. Oh, Larry, I didn't know about it here, but you knew about it here. It's never too late. Oh, Larry, I didn't know about it here, but you knew about it here. Okay? This is 2022, the bear market. Boom. Well, Larry, I didn't know that until you started talking about it. I've been talking about it all year. And then guess what happened here? Boom. Here we go again. It happened again. Just when you think it can't happen again, it happens again. Liberation Day. And guess what? It's going to happen again. Okay? So we just needed to do a little house cleaning because I believe that every single person listening to me can become a millionaire. And in half the time that you think, Fooey on retiring at 72. Fooey on retiring at 62. If you start your kids out now, by the time they get 50, make it 50. Let them start investing in a Roth IRA so they can have that tax-free money, okay? And then don't just stop there. When you put in more, you have more than you could contribute to your Roth IRA, then, put it in a regular account. But start with your Roth IRA. This is what you need to be teaching your kids and yourself. You say, hey, I'm too old. I'm 50. Then you double down. I'm serious. You double down. I'm too old. I'm 60. No, it's not. Get started. Get started where you are. It's never too late. Okay, good people? Listen, I got stuff down beneath. I'm not going to show it to you. Money moves. Invest in yourself. That's another thing I wished I had. I wished I had Stock Up You, which is everything you need to know is in Stock Up You. And if you look at Stock Up You, you can't afford it. Yes, you can do buy now, pay later. At least it's something, it's not a hamburger, right? That you're going to crap out. I'm sorry. But it's something that's going to make you money. You can break it up into 4 payments, right? And if you say, hey, I don't want to do that, then search for the free stuff. And cut the TV off. Just write down how many hours you've been debating against the other side with the Republicans and the Dems and all of that, right? Now we have a government shutdown looming, which could present another opportunity. So don't live in fear, live in favor, okay? God didn't create you to live in fear. He created you to live in favor. I'm going to get graphic here. You beat out 5 million other sperm. Everyone that's listening to me, you were created to win, but you were programmed to lose because the 5% needs the liquidity of the 95%. So that's all they do is bombard you with commercials on junk you should buy while they are laughing at the bank. Okay? Remember this. From birth, you beat out over 5 million other sperm. You were created to win, but they've been programming you to lose from day one. They won't even let this be taught in high school, let alone college, but they will let the credit cards come through and wreak havoc. So now we done spent 60,000, 120,000, 180,000 on college to get a degree on something that 85% of us are never going to work in that field. And now you graduate with credit card debt and college debt and school debt. So you literally come out of the gate in double debt. It's a game. It's a trap. It's time for us to wake up. All right, good people? That's my message for this whole weekend. Let it play. Think about it. Make a plan. Talk to your mate, and let's get popping. Live, love, laugh, and learn.